how to access Mr. Rideout's website and how to get to your coursework and how to submit the questions that are at the end of the work, of the lessons. Okay, so let's start. So the first thing you'll do is you'll navigate to our website, which is hboirc.com. I'm assuming you're already here. Everybody knows about the website now. What you're going to do is you're going to come over to the right side where it says teacher pages, and you're going to click on that link, and it will take you to the teachers listed by name and their emails. If you notice that their name is blue, it means they have a website or have started. Maybe they're not finished. If their email is blue, it means that you can click on it and it will take you to whatever email program you're using so you can send them a message. So we're going to find your teacher. You're going to find me, Mr. Rideout. You're going to click on the blue link, the name, and it will take you to my website. So we're in the website, and I'm going to link this video up right here. I best to use the website video right there. But for now, we're going to go to the courses. Courses are right here, and we are going to go and find your course. So if I am in block A or C, which is the same course, two different blocks, or D or E, just click right here. And it says select your course from the hyperlink buttons below. So I'm going to go to E. I'm going to click and I'm going to get back here, and it says photos taken from. So I've taken these resources from a book, and they're all linked right here. So here's lesson 1. We're going to go to lesson 1. We're going to click on lesson 1. And there's lesson 1. And what you're going to see is I've taken the pictures that I've taken are scans of a book that is really good for this course. So, and it is in the form of a slideshow, but we don't want you to go and play it. We rather you use the navigation buttons at the top to go through. So there's page 2, page 3, and back to page 1. So there's only 3 pages in this. And if we go to page 2 right here, we can see the text is kind of small, and I'm going to show you a little trick on how to make it bigger because I myself have a difficult time reading this. And at the top, it will explain that if you forget. So if you're having difficulty reading the slides, you can increase the size by holding down Control and pressing the plus button. If you want it to get smaller, and I recommend you put it back the way it was, then you hit the minus button. Control minus will make it smaller, and I'll just show you that here. Control plus plus plus. There you can see your picture getting bigger and bigger, and hold control down, keep it down when you hit the minus button or the plus button. So minus right here. So there you go, making it bigger so you can read, making it smaller, put it back the way it was. At the end, we have assignment 1, and it's on equipment, and there's a place to put your name in. So this is something that's going to come back to me, and I can give you a mark for it. So first name, last name, and your email. And your email in the school is going to be, if you don't know, is going to be different than a teacher's because you have the 85 at the end. So for me, mine says right here, robert.rideout@fsdnet.ca, and that is not correct. So for a student, you would have, if your name was Robert Rideout, it would have this 85. So robert.rideout85@fsdnet.ca. And so remember, all students have the 85, and that's the designation for our school to show which school you're from. Okay, so I don't have that because I'm a teacher. Teachers don't have the 85, they just have their name. So remember that. You must put this in. You must fill it in. Okay, this asterisk, red one, indicates that you must fill it in or it won't submit the form. So we're going to go down now. After you complete it, or you can do it at the beginning, click yes that you've completed this. Again, you'll have to do that. What type of camera do you use? And again, you'll get all this from the material or from what we covered already in the course. So what kind of type of camera do we use in our course? I'll let you figure that out. And what camera is the easiest to carry and use from your options right here. And new cameras can be controlled through your phone over. And we're going to take this out. This is automatically put in. So that is something that's in. And I'm just going to write just anything to get it done. Compact, advanced, compact cameras have moving, and I don't want to answer the question, so I'm just going to put in a little bit of text. DSLR cameras require blank to take a variety of shots. Again, I'm not going to give you the answer. And then submit. And if everything has been done correct, it's going to say thank you. Your information has been submitted. And what I'm going to see in my email now is your name. I'm going to get a new email from you, and it's going to come up with your name, and I'll know who to give the marks to. Okay, so please do this yourself, and you can see I just received a message. Let's go take a look. Let's see if it came in. Yes, there's my new reply right here. Submitted by. It did say 85. I don't know how it got to me, but it did. So I know that this was the name of the person who did the questions, my email, if I wanted to send back a reply, and then the answer so I can correct. Okay, this is easy, perfect for you to use. Okay, so once you're finished that, you can click on courses again, or you can hit the back button. I'm going to hit the back button right here. It goes back to the next lesson. It doesn't take a long time to do them. If you do one a day, it'd be great. Okay, and some of them at the end don't have questions yet. It's still a work in progress. I'm still working on creating the questions for some of them, but the first 4 are done for sure. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and show you a couple more things before we go. This is some questions I found on the internet I embedded just for your information. It's not really related to the content that I've given out, the material, but it'd be interesting. It is questions that value, that are good, and you'll probably find the answers on the internet if you don't already know. Okay, so you can click there and start that question, and it will give you a little idea of what kind of things you can learn in the course. Okay, so and it'll give you a score, and you can do it over and over and over to try to improve your score, get it to 100, and that's how you learn. Okay, I'm going to go back again now. We're going to go back and back. Again, this is going to be hyperlinked to this video. Okay, but at the top, we're going to look at some other things. We have resource websites right here, a whole bunch of websites. The very top one is an online Photoshop. It's called ToolPick. It's free to use. You can edit pictures similar to Photoshop, but not as many capabilities. Okay, so if you do have pictures, you do have a computer, you can go and you can do some minor edits in that program, and I'm going to do a tutorial later on that as well. All these links right here are photography related. It'd be worth your while to go take a look. I've also created a portfolio. Photoshop program that I have at home allows me to make a portfolio. So if you want to see some of the pictures that I've done, then you can click on that and it will show you. And let's just go into one right here. And it's good if you're going to do this as a career to show your best work. Okay, so there's some pictures I took recently at the local dump. Would you believe it? At our zoo. And I did a minor little edit on them. I did the oil painting effect, and they turned out beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so this is what I recommend you do if you can. Even if you're at home, test out Weebly. Weebly will allow you to make a free account, and you can make a photo portfolio. Okay, great. So I'm going to go back and back, and there we are right here. That's my portfolio and contact. If you want to ask me a question or you want to contact me, these are the ways right here. Telephone, my email, and then you could submit a question if you want right there. Okay, so that's it for today. Good luck with the questions. Those who can do these online, please do them online. Thank you for your time. I'll be sharing other videos. Keep checking this site. Okay, thank you.